Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's session. Sometimes in business, we act as the principal, taking on full responsibility for providing goods or services, while other times we operate as an agent facilitating transaction between other parties. Understanding whether you're acting as a principal or an agent is crucial for accurate revenue recognition. This distinction determines how you report earnings and fulfill your contractual obligations under IFRS 15. Let's explore the difference using a real world example. Imagine you are a software manufacturer and you work with a reseller who identified customers' needs and places orders directly with you based on those needs. The reseller is actively involved in the sale by determining what the customer wants and placing the order. However, he doesn't take the ownership of the product before delivery, and the software manufacturer fulfills the order. So the question remains, is the reseller the principal or he is the agent? To determine whether the reseller is principal or the agent, we need to understand what it means to be either. As a principal, the entity controls the specified good or service before it's transferred to the customer. For example, if the reseller takes control of the software before it's passed on, he could be considered as a principal. However, if the reseller is only arranging for the software to be provided by the manufacturer to the customer and doesn't assume control, then the reseller is actually acting as an agent. If another party is involved in the supply of goods to the customer, the principal entity retains control over the transaction in one of the following ways. A. The principal takes control of the goods from the other party, which it then transfers to the customer. For example, a retailer who buys furniture from the manufacturer takes control of it and then sells directly to the customer. B. The principal holds the right to a service to be performed by the other party, allowing the principal to direct the agent to provide the service to the customer on its behalf. For example, a travel agency sells vacation packages, but the hotels and tour services are provided by third parties, with the agency directing the services on behalf of the customer. C. The principal takes control of goods or service from the other party and combines with other goods or services to provide a specific output to the customer. For example, a computer retailer buys individual parts from multiple suppliers and assembles them into a complete unit to sell as per customer specifications. IFRS 15 gives us a few indicators that help to determine whether the principal controls the specified goods or service before it's transferred to the customer. 1. The principal is responsible for delivering the product or service to the customer, meaning he ensures that it reaches the customer as promised and meets the agreed upon terms. 2. The principal takes on the inventory risk if the product is lost, damaged, or returned, meaning he bears the financial loss associated with these kind of issues. And 3. The principal decides the price of the product or the service. Once you've determined whether you are the principal or the agent, it's time to think about revenue recognition. If you are the principal, you recognize a revenue at the gross amount. This is the full amount that the customer pays for the good or the service. However, if you are the agent, you recognize revenue on a net basis, just the commission or fee you earn for arranging the transaction. So, going back to our first example, if the reseller is the principal, he would recognize the gross revenue. However, if he is the agent, he would only recognize his commission or fee for facilitating the sale as revenue. To wrap up, the key factor in determining whether you are a principal or an agent is control. If you control the product or service before it's transferred to the customer, you are likely the principal and recognize the full consideration from such sale. If you are an agent, you don't control the product. Instead, you're facilitating the transaction between the customer and the principal. In this case, you earn a commission which is recognized as revenue. Understanding whether you're acting as a principal or an agent helps to ensure accurate revenue recognition, which is crucial for financial reporting and compliance with IFRS 15. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Let's catch up in the next video.